back on here with camera on. Anywho, we were still talking about Frankie. Keep going on about what you're saying about the sister and just tell America vote my brother HOH and stuff.
And it said it's going to have an impact on the game, so it's kind of just an obvious choice for who everyone's going to pick. I personally voted for Nicole because she's queen, but I don't know.
Yeah, I am turning up my volume here for my mic. Speak real quick.
Hello?
Oh, Jesus, wait. Okay, go again, please.
Really? Are you really making me do? I look like an idiot.
Alright, no. Okay, my perspective on the whole Frankie sister thing. Yeah, I agree 100%. I think it's completely unfair that he's gonna have so much, fan support through Ariana, but in the same sense, I mean, I hate on the guy, not because he's gay. I got nothing against gays. I kind of hope Frankie, between Andy and Frankie so far, I think Frankie would be the cooler gay to hang out with. But, Frankie has a bunch of fans through YouTube and stuff already, so I don't think that Ariana's fan base is gonna be, it's way more than Frankie's, but he's got such a big fan base already that knows that, oh, Frankie's gonna be on Big Brother now, so now they're all gonna tune in and be like, boo Frankie, and they're gonna go crazy with that too. So I don't think it's just gonna be Ariana's fans, not Frankie's got a lot of his own. Because I was talking to Nick Uhas the other night on the live feed chat, and he was talking about Frankie, because they're good friends and stuff, right? So, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to see him do that great because I do not like, it's not a gay thing, but I just don't like flamboyant people. Be it a girl or a guy. I don't like flamboyant people. Anyways, he'll probably do good because America will fall deeply in love with him. And knowing me, it'll take me 3 weeks and I'll probably love him too. Anyways, moving on to what you call the Hayden Moss. What did you call him? The reject? The Hayden Moss reject?
I did not call him that. That's what everyone calls him. I just told you what they call him, so pin me as bad guy.
Okay, I'll call him the Hayden Moss friggin' reject. He looks like Zach from Big Brother 8, only with long server hair. Anyways, next participant, Hayden Voss, 21 years old, from Marlborough, Massachusetts. That's right, I'm Canadian. I don't know how to pronounce your names. He's a petty cab driver. I think that's an awesome job. What do you think of him?
I don't know, it's gonna be really weird getting past it. I know it sounds ridiculous, but being a fan, I'm gonna hear Hayden and I'm gonna think, oh my god, because there's never been really a lot of people with the same names on this show. So it's gonna be really, but he might prove me wrong. He's not one of my favorites. He might prove me wrong. And knowing my preseason picks, I'm probably gonna end up liking him. But he does remind me of a combination of Hayden and Zach, together. Well, maybe because his name, but together, it's yeah. What's your opinion on him?
My opinion on him is, I just said it. He reminds me already of Zach from Big Brother 8. He's a goofball. He's going to be the guy in the room that nobody wants to associate with because he's going to be so freaking annoying. Ask your mother, because she said it many times on the show, and so has everybody else. Evil Dick, Daniel Donato, everybody said it on Big Brother 8. He reminds me 100% of Zach Schwartz, blah, 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 however the hell you say his last name, whatever his last name is. Anyways, that's who he reminds me of. A big, tall, giant oaf is just who this Hayden guy reminds me of. And it is ironic that his name is Hayden Voss when there was a Big Brother winner, Hayden Moss. I think that's one. But he's 21 years old, and he's from Marlborough, Massachusetts, which is a cigarette brand. He's a petty crab driver.
I was really rooting for Zach in the end of Big Brother 8, but that's just my opinion, because, yeah, I kind of do. But,
Keep talking.
Rude. You don't leave in the middle of you know what? I'm done with you. Anyways,
not just Brad.
Anyways, I liked Zach. I mean, he was alright. He wasn't obviously wasn't my pick to win Big Brother 8, but he did really good.
Yeah, he did amazing, didn't he?
I know it's comps and stuff.
I'm not a big Zach fan.
I'm not either, but he did pretty good. He did better than most people do on the show.
Near the
Yeah. But the end is when you really need to step it up, though. Like, in the beginning, it's all giggles and...
But when you get rid of all the good players early, it only takes that one floater to step up their game. When you have, Big Brother 8, when you have Dick, who won, however many competitions he did, and you have Danielle, who won, she was Janelle, Big Brother 8. When you have, like, compies like that, or even Janelle, like another person, she made a final 3, and then what was she, like, 4th or 5th on Big Brother 14? Anyways, I mean, comp beats, when you have competition beats like that, and they go through games all the way to the end, or even close to the end, and they actually win stuff to get there, it doesn't take much of the house voting out floaters, near the end, voting out competition beasts, the other beasts of the house, like in Big Brother 8, for example, when they got out Jessica, then Eric. Eric wasn't a competition beast, but socially and stuff, he was just very good with his words. Anyways, they knocked out the whole late night crew or whatever. When you do stuff like that, it doesn't take much for a floater type player like a Zach or Andy. I'm not trying to offend nobody here. This is my opinion on it.
I know.
He's a huge floater. Andy went through the game on both sides of the house. He played Helen, and then he played Amanda, and then he went all the way with Amanda or whatever, and then he went and turned around and played Amanda again when he went with, what were they called? The Exterminators? I mean, Andy's, like...
The Exterminators.
Yeah, like, the biggest floater, man, and, like I said earlier, like, it only takes so many good players to get out of the house for a floater like that to turn his game on, or her game on at the end of the game. It only takes, 5, 6 players left, and the floater pulls out a win. Then that person's HOH, and then a person that's good is going to leave, and then the next HOH he gets put up in POV so damn easy because you got 4 floaters, including themselves, and then 1 comp beast. Comp beast can't win it all. Danielle proved that, and so did Janelle, Anyways, we got so sidetracked there, not a big deal. Next person, which everybody's starting to love too, African-American female. I kind of hope she does well. I'm not the biggest fan of her.
Jocasta.
I'm not the biggest fan of her right now, but I do want to see her do something because I'm sick and tired of watching. Like, the only one to do anything. Who was it? Danielle Reyes? Talia? She's like the only two female African-Americans ever actually really do anything in the house. So I wanted to see them actually.
I love Jamaica, so...
I'm getting it all.
Yeah.
Biggest floater, aside from Jordan in the history of Big Brother. Aside from she couldn't play in the HOHs. She can still play in Power Veto. So you can't sit back and tell me, oh, well, she got 5 HOHs taken away from her. That don't matter. I'm going to get a lot of hate from Candace fans because people are going to tell me, Candace was the best African-American female. Anyways, no, she wasn't. She was fucking terrible. Anyways, the next person, Jocasta Odom, which reminds me of Lamar Odom, who played for the Lakers and the Knicks, so on and such. Basketball player. Anyway, she's 33. She's from Gryffindor. No, she's from Griffin, California. And she's a minister. So she's kind of like a Howard, only the female version of Howard. What are your thoughts on it?
Everyone calls her Jody 2.0. So hopefully she kind of, I'm hoping she does good and she makes it. I guess because you said though.
I hope she does better
Well,
than Jody. It ain't hard to beat.
I know, but I still feel bad for Jody because anyone likes her. Like, she's actually like. Anyways, I hope she does good. In her video, she seemed pretty chill, and she was, I think she's gonna try and keep peace too, but she's also like, you don't want to cross me, or else you're gonna regret it. So, I mean, she's sassy, but she can probably be really nice too. What's your opinion on her?
I absolutely hate when Big Brother or like a reality show takes someone like, I don't know if she's gonna turn out to be this way, but I mean, Howard was like it, not super crazy. Kale was like it back in Big Brother 8. I mean, who else was a little crazy with it? Well, Brad, come on, buddy. Then other people. Anyways, those are the only 2 real ones. Or Jamaica was another one in Big Brother 8, actually. Hardcore religious people. I just see Jocasta being that person. I'm religious. I'm, like, not crazy. I mean, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I am Catholic. But I just see Jocasta kind of being, especially since she's a minister and shit, like, I just see her pulling a religious part into the game. Or Dan Giesling, there's another one, perfect example. Goddamn guy won the game with a runner-up. Anyways, I mean, pull out religion into a game, and I hate when religion comes off in a game. Big Brother was amazing, right? don't know. Other than that, her video was cool with Jeff. I mean, her bio sounded, alright, actually. Aside from she's a minister, she did fine, but she's the second oldest person in the house next to Donnie by 9 years. You want to move on to the next?
Mm-hmm.
Calm down there, Mrs. Tired. It's not very good to show your fans that you're tired. Okay, the next person who I kind of really enjoy, and she's really good looking and reminds me way too much of Lydia, but Lydia was not good looking. Joey Van Pelt. Must be like a Dutch.
Love her.
So do I. She's 27 years old. She's from Seattle, Washington. She's a makeup artist. Totally Lydia 2.0. What do you think of her dad?
Love her. She is so outgoing and funny and bubbly. You know, she reminds me of, like, I don't know, she just reminds me of a person who's going to be so likable. You know, she's going to I'm probably guessing she's not going to be, like, she's going to fit in with the boys and the girls, maybe, if she, with the whole, she kind of is like Lydia, though. I just hope she doesn't, like, get attached. I mean, I'm not trying to be mad, but, we all know that Lydia was so close to Jesse in that season, so I hope she doesn't do that with, like, another guy.
Yeah.
You're so blunt. I'm trying to, cover, not, sound rude, and you're just like, oh,
I don't care, man. It's my opinion. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for doing this YouTube stuff anyways. I already know that. No, I think Joey is not gonna play like Lydia, aside from she's a makeup artist just like her and does the colorful hair and it's short and she just looks like a good
I know, I didn't say she's gonna play like Lydia. I said that she's only gonna play a great game, though.
Just based on first impression, I think she's gonna play a great game, other than she may float a little while. I mean, I don't find I hate floaters, but in the same sense, it's so contradictorial because, I hate floaters, and I would hate to be a floater or seen as a floater in the house. But in the same sense, I was watching something earlier, I can't remember what it was, but I knew it was Ian and Jeff on the live feed thing. I watched it already, but I was just flipping through it. How he was talking about how being a floater it's a really good strategy. Adam Poach actually mentioned it on being a few different of his posts. Because he's seen as a massive floater, one of the biggest in the history of his I mean, being a floater isn't a bad thing. Dan Giesling did it for so many weeks until he finally poured on the heat, like you said earlier about floaters. He did it for so many weeks and then he turned on the heat and then all of a sudden friggin', bam, the guy wins the friggin' whole game. And he was considered a huge floater. He was back against the wall. Everybody hated him. Locked Dan out. But he was a floater, so nobody wanted him. Same as Jordan. Big Brother 11. Like, oh my god, I hate Andy, I hate talking about floaters, but it's not a bad strategy because it gets people far into the game. And I can see Joey trying to be a bit of a floater, but also God. She said she's a comp beast and all blah blah blah. Everybody can say they're a comp beast, like Jeremy, and go into the house and all of a sudden find out you suck dick. Anyways, next person we're on. Nicole Franzel, 21 years old. She's from Houseguests, Michigan, and she actually just recently graduated from nursing. What do you think?
Queen. She is such a queen. She is so pretty. Oh my god, I love her. I already follow her on Instagram. I found her Instagram. I sound crazy, but I found her Instagram. She gave me the best impression. She was so cute, and she was just so cute. She was just so cute. I love her already. Don't even say, oh, you're just saying that because she's pretty.
No. I kind of agree. I mean, pretty thing once again. I mean, she got the glasses, so she looks dorky, but it's a quirky kind of dorky, like the Christine girl. I mean, she's cute. She's 21 years old. She's from a funny town called Houseguests, Michigan. I've never heard of it in my life. She's a nurse, so she's not stupid by any means. I just hope she doesn't do the Danielle Murphy thing and go into the house and say, I'm a kindergarten teacher. Anyways, that was just stupid. Anyway, so she's a nurse. She just graduated. 21 years old. She's gonna do good in the house. She'll make jury, I do believe. Watch my predictions be way off, and everybody I say that shitty doesn't make it. Anyways, she'll make jury because of her looks and because of her charm and stuff like that. She's young, so she'll fit in with a few of the younger people in the house. But the older people, I don't think Donnie will like her very much. They'll kind of clash, especially the age. I mean, we've got her whole age twice on top of her. I don't think Jocasta will get along with a Nicole kind of person. Anyways, my perspective, stupid. I've never been in the house. Victoria.
Like Raffaele.
Victoria Raffaele. I don't freaking know how you say it. 22 years old. She's from Brooklyn, New York. She's a photographer. What do you think of it?
her cards has never seen a US version, so again, it ticks at me that they're casting people who have never even seen, like, people play the US version. I mean, she could do good. Everyone thinks she's going to be Netta 2.0.
I agree. Big Brother Canada, United States, UK, the South African version, Australia, like, it's all different. And none of the houses are the same. So if you've seen Australia and you've seen UK, but you've never seen the United States, and think you can walk in the United States house and kick ass, you're very wrong. Anyways, keep going.
Same thing, you know, everyone's like, oh, she's going to be Netta 2.0. I just, but you know, you don't know that, and they're basing it off her looks, and they're basing it off of, like, you know, so I mean, she said she never even seen a US version, so that just kind of, but I don't know, she could prove me wrong, she could be really good at this game, because, you know, nobody thought that Netta would become one of the great, like, as people call it, one of the greatest Big Brother females to play. So, you know, no one thought of it like that. Oh, that's what people say. I'm just saying what people say. So yeah. Nothing much. She's not a favorite player. I mean, most of the house guests were like, my favorite pool, love the recruits. But, you know, I just don't.
Not to cut you off enough, I'm going to end the video right here.
Okay.
I gotta do it when I can cut segments. Sorry, YouTube. Okay, playback's on. How the hell do I stop it? What am I doing? What the? Oh my jeez.